guys, like you can see, we're at our new location. We moved here a few weeks ago. We are in Melrose Park. It's intersection of two streets. It's 15th Avenue and Bloomingdale. And right away, I'll ask you to go to our parking, to our shop from Bloomingdale, from the small street. Please go from Bloomingdale facing this way. You see like this reefer parked, so it's the wrong way. You guys need to go from Bloomingdale facing this way. When you will be here, please somehow let us know that you guys are here, and mechanics or supervisor Magic, they will park it inside of the shop. Okay, also like you can see, we got a car for you. You will have access 24/7 to this car, and I will explain you how. Over there we got a lockbox, and I will send you a password for this lockbox, so you guys can, even when we are not here, you have access to this lockbox. Right here is a box, password, here is a key, here is a key, and this way is the only way how you can close this lockbox, because it's pretty tiny. This way, put it back, close it, close it, done. Please do not forget to put it back, because one of the driver by mistake, he took it to his truck and just left. Okay, now I will show you the shop, and I will show you the lounge room. All right, hopefully you guys can hear me. Here is the shop, and I will ask you to follow one very important rule. It's about insurance. Because of insurance purposes, you guys cannot just walk around in the shop. I understand if you really need to take something from the truck, go ahead, take it, and come back to lounge room. Again, because it happened before, things got not in our shop, but in some different shop. It happened before when some accident happened, and insurance will not cover anyone else. Mechanics only, not me, not you guys. Okay, please follow this rule. All right, now I'll show you lounge room, where you guys can spend time when we are working on the trucks. Okay, we got coffee machine, we got a TV, we got some water over there, microwave, and right here we got a shower. So you guys welcome to chill here. You know, if you need anything, if anything needs to be fixed, go ahead and talk to Magic. Usually he is very friendly. I'm very friendly. All right, so I'll keep recording video in the office. We got some news for you guys. We'll keep in touch. Hi everybody, let's continue our video. Let's talk about the documents first of all, which needs to be updated, and some stickers. It's IFTA 2022, the blue one. New York sticker needs to be updated too, and insurance on February 19th. Your insurance certificate of insurance, which you have in your folder, will be expired, and please make sure you have it. We just hired, I would say like 2-3 weeks ago, we hired a lady. Her name is Mary. She's the one who's gonna do, from now on, she's gonna do safety. So please save your phone number, just in case if you have any questions about a medical cards, about a drug test, about any documents which you guys needs to have in your folder, you more than welcome call Mary, and she's the one who's gonna take care of it from now on. Rose is gonna just do accountant, okay? Safety is for Mary. And human resources too. If you guys have, you know, some drivers who would like to join us, some friends, give the phone number of Mary from now on, and these new drivers can call her and get all information. Okay, next, let's talk about our PTI, pre-trip inspection. What I found that a lot of drivers unfortunately are just showing on their log that they're doing PTI, but actually they don't do it. And I can tell you why I'm thinking like that, because of first, I'll show you level of oil, which one of our driver had. It's kind of too low. There is a small oil leak, and which we found. I'm glad that this driver made it to the shop and we found it, because of a few more miles and we would have a problem with the engine. We know that engine cannot run without the oil. So guys, talking about what you have to do during PTI, we are not asking you for something crazy hard. You don't need to go under the truck or trailer and look for something. What's your responsibility? It's tires. Make sure you got a gauge, because some drivers are checking, just knocking on the tire. It's not the way you're supposed to check the pressure in your tires. You need to have a gauge, plus lights and tires, and level of oil, level of antifreeze, coolant. If you guys don't have the gauge, we're not talking about the small gauge like some drivers are showing me. They're like, okay, yeah, I do have a gauge, so I was checking, pressure, and they're showing me like a one tiny small gauge, which you couldn't use for semi-truck, because of there is no way to check the tire which is inside. It's definitely just for the car. It's not for semi-truck. So we decided to get a bunch of gauges. We got the whole box. If some of you don't have it, you see there's two of them, for outside and for inside tire. So if some of you don't have it, guys, you can pick it up from here or just get it at the truck stop. We have it here now. All right, and also to make it even easier, we decided to get the whole box of air hoses. Like you can see, it says truck tire inflator kit. If you guys don't know how to use it, call me. I can explain how to use it, or I can just send the link to YouTube. It's very easy, very convenient, and you don't even have to drive around and look for a truck stop with air hose. Just have it in the truck. If you don't have it, again, let us know. Every 4-6 weeks you guys will stop here for oil change, so when you'll be here you can just pick it up from us. Okay, talking about an oil change, guys. Now, since we got all oil changes here in our shop, we're gonna put their sticker on your windshield, where you will see when last oil change was done. And it's your responsibility to remind us, to remind your dispatch that 20,000 miles is coming. Let's say when you're gonna have 18,000 miles, 19,000 miles, please let your dispatch know, and he'll find a way how to get you to Chicago, where we can do oil change and where we can do inspection. So every 4-6 weeks we would like to see you guys here for inspection and oil change. Okay, and usually there's 20,000 miles. If driver is running hard, it's after like 4-6 weeks max. All right, 20,000 miles. Again, 20,000 miles. Every 20,000 miles we are changing oil. Okay, next, let's talk about our I-90, I-94. We are going right now, pretty often we are going to Washington or Portland. Going to Portland, you guys, if you're coming from Midwest, Chicago, Ohio, Indiana, you can take I-80 and then 84 through Boise, Idaho, right? If you guys are going to Seattle, or let's say you're going to Montana, please take 94, which is through Minnesota, not through South Dakota, through Minnesota. Please go north through Minnesota, through North Dakota, not South Dakota. We will show you the map. The reason why, for some reason, In South Dakota, DOT, they don't like Illinois trucks. Again, it's not only my opinion, it's opinion of many owners of the trucking companies, and they're all found the same, that for some reason, almost every time, no matter how good, how bad is the score of the company, safety score, in South Dakota, we are getting inspection. Illinois, with Illinois license plate, right? So please, if you have a chance to avoid it and you are not sure that you will pass inspection, you better take 94, and it's only 20 extra miles, and go through North Dakota, okay? Next, talking about way station and violations, we didn't have any violations in the previous 3 months for securement, but one of the drivers secured the load, and that's how he did it. He put straps on the top of the rail, and you know what? I actually, when I was driving, I saw many times like drivers are doing that. It's completely wrong, it's illegal, and you'll get it out of service at the first way station, because I mean, you can see it right from the way station, right from the building, right? You don't even have to do inspection. They will put you out of service for that. Please make sure your strap is going through the pocket, not on the top. Okay, we will show you the picture too. Next, we found that in the past 3 months, a lot of drivers are having issues with sliding axle. I'm not sure why now it's getting like more and more often. In winter time, maybe you guys can explain it, maybe because of the salt or cold temperature, I'm not sure, but now a lot of drivers, step decks, flatbeds, having issues with sliding the axle, and what we decided is to get heavy duty wheel chocks like that. Mary, she will make sure all of you got them. So, but again, it will not solve the problem. If you guys will have this kind of problems, you still have to let us know, and when you'll be here, you know, we can wash their frame and the axle, and you'll be able to slide it much easier, but at least wheel chock will solve the problem for some time. Okay, next, talking about a bad news which happened in the past 3 months. First, I will show you pictures right now, and you guys, I will give you 5 seconds to understand what actually happened. Picture number 1, it's a picture of the ramp. Like you can see, it's 40 miles per hour. Picture number 2, it's a picture of the load. Again, I respect all drivers. I will not say the name. Don't even ask me, don't even try. But again, here's 2 pictures. Picture number 1, picture number 2, 5 seconds, what could happen. Here we are. Ramp is saying 40 miles per hour. Driver was going, because all of you got a ELD, and we can see how fast you guys are going. We can check the history, you know. And the driver was going 53 miles per hour, where it says 40. You know, when I was in driving school, when I got my CDL, I remember like the teacher, he was saying that if ramp is saying 40 miles per hour, it's actually for cars. So if it's saying 40 for semi-trucks, it's actually 30. So if this ramp was saying 40, driver was going 53, and it was actually for semi-truck, and especially for such a tall load, it was supposed to be 30. He made plus 23 miles per hour over, and that's why it happened. Guys, please, these signs are there for some reason. Please follow it. Again, minus 10 from what signs are saying, okay? Here are some pictures. Pretty sad story. Most likely, you know, load, trailer, truck are gone. So, especially right now when we have to wait for 2 years for equipment, it's very painful. All right, let's keep forward. It happened with one of my friends. He had a flat tire, and because it was in the middle of nowhere in Texas, somewhere like by Odessa, between Odessa and Maria, Texas, it was a night time, and unfortunately, I mean, he called a few services, road services, and they didn't want to go there. They were like, okay, you know what, it's too late. It was about like 10 p.m. It's too late, let's wait till the morning. He decided to not get the towing because we all know how much is a towing. It's extremely expensive. He decided to sleep right on the shoulder, and that's what happened. Some driver fell asleep, and accident happened. Like you guys can see, I'll show you the pictures. Pretty bad. Thanks God everybody is alive, but like you can see, most likely both trucks are gone. Most likely it's total. Trailers are gone, loads, and again, thanks God everybody is alive. It could be much worse. And I'll tell you one more story which is pretty scary. So guys who don't like these kind of stories, scary stories, please skip the next minute. So stories like that. One of my friends here in Chicago, he was driving his personal vehicle. We were like 25 years old. He was going from downtown of Chicago to a suburb where he used to live, and he had a flat tire, and he stopped on a shoulder. And at the moment when he was getting like the spare tire from his trunk, the drunk driver rear-ended him, and he lost both of his legs. 25 years old, young guy. And the reason why I'm telling you this, I started to Google how many accidents is happening when someone is on a shoulder, and I was completely shocked, just shocked. I also heard that in some states they don't want police to stop drivers on the shoulder anymore. By law, they will make a driver go to the closest exit, and that's where they're gonna do, like inspection. So, but unfortunately, I'm not sure why in all states we still don't have this kind of law, and we still have to stop on the shoulder even when police is pulling you over. My opinion, it's extremely unsafe. And the reason why I'm telling you all this, because of if you guys have no reason, like a very serious reason, which is emergency, do not stop on a shoulder to take a picture, to take a video, to see a sunset, to like anything. If it's not emergency, do not stop on a shoulder. Just Google how many accidents happens when someone is on a shoulder, and it's bad. It's very bad. Okay. Next, talking about DAF and diesel. It happened like a week ago. Right now, truck is in our shop. We are checking, what's wrong with it, how bad it is. But what happened? One of our drivers, again, no name. One of our drivers called us and said that he's losing the power. Truck is losing the power, and we were trying to make it to Chicago, Illinois. On the way to Chicago, somewhere like in Elk City, Oklahoma, I believe it's 100 miles away from Oklahoma City, driver called and said that he lost the power completely. He was doing like 55, 45 miles per hour. When he was in Oklahoma City, truck just stopped, and we called it towing. The truck has a 30,000 miles, which is pretty much brand new truck. We thought that maybe it's just injector because it happened before. So we thought just the manufacturer, like Volvo manufacturer, made a mistake. So we'll get a free towing because warranty will cover it. They will fix it for free. It's gonna take some time, which is not good, but still, at least we got a warranty. A week later, because we all know how dealers are busy, they couldn't even connect computer and check what's wrong with the truck. A week later, 7 days later, they called us back and they said that they found DAF in a fuel tank. The driver, by the way, got a pretty good experience, over the year experience, and I was like, no way, there is no way he could do it because it's a very good driver. and a very responsible, very good driver, no issues with him, okay? I was like, something is not right, let's tow it to Chicago and let's see it here. We towed it here and we checked the fuel filter, we checked the fuel tank, and there's actually def in the system, in the diesel. How it happened, why it happened, I'm not sure. Driver is saying he didn't do that. Who did it? We don't know. But again, I'm not here to blame anyone. I'm here to explain you that when we actually checked with our mechanics said that it's a two different system. It couldn't like break something so DEF and diesel could mix up. No, it's a two different system, and you literally like needs to add the DEF in the fuel tank to have it mixed. Nothing could happen. Like it just this. We asked our mechanics. We were like, okay, let's call somebody else. We called a few more mechanics, and everybody was like, when we were just trying to build like the sentence, right, they were like right away, no guys, driver did it. Then we were like, okay, why are you so sure about it? We called like 3-4 mechanics, and everybody was like, in the middle of the conversation, stop, driver did it. We were like, why? Because it's happening all the time. We were shocked, completely shocked, how often it happens. We've never dealt with this before, but we were shocked because again, two pumps, pump for DEF. I'll show you the picture. One of our drivers took a picture of their pump for DEF and for diesel. It's different size, it's different shape, different weight. How it happens, I mean, different color, it's blue and green. How it happens, I'm not sure, but it happens somehow. And it happens all the time with our drivers. Very, very, very often. You cannot mix it, guys. Please, nobody did it on purpose in our situation, but it somehow it happened. Please do not add DEF in a diesel tank, in a fuel tanks, and opposite. It's killing their truck. I will show you the quote which we got for Volvo. It's we already paid $2,000 for towing from Elk City to Oklahoma City, which obviously Volvo will not cover because of it's not on the warranty. They're saying that our driver made a mistake. And second thing is, look how expensive this mistake cost to us. So here we are. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna move forward, but it's just crazy. That's all for now. Please, guys, again, do not ignore my video. Please, I'm doing it for some reason. If you have any suggestions, if you have any questions, any ideas about the next videos, because of, I'm trying to make these videos every 3 months. Any ideas, please let us know, and we'll keep in touch. Please be safe, guys, and yeah, we'll keep in touch. God bless.